that
Wow.
work.
There
I
it
did
is.
all that work. Now it
There
is.
we go.
We did all that work, all that intro, and we weren't live. My fault. My bad. I was sort of scrambling around here. Had a great day today. So I went out and I was going to the office, and on the way, there's this huge red-tailed hawk up in a tree, and he was just sitting there. So I pulled over to the side. I got my camera out, took that thing, and started taking some pictures of him, and that turned out okay. And then my wife had asked me to go down and take some pictures of an eagle's nest. Well, where'd Gobs go? To go down and take a picture of an eagle's nest that has been there for several years. Did that, and while I was looking, I saw an eagle over in the back. So I got him, and then I saw his mate. I got her, and got some video of them, and I was going to show that today, but I don't have it put together in time. Timing's everything. Hi, guys.
Yeah.
I'll shut up. It's been a lot of fun, though.
Well, that intro, where was that at? That
was, yeah, that's just west of here, and near the town of Medina. It's just west of here a little bit.
That was pretty.
Old that flat country.
It varies. It can go back and forth.
It's flat. Yep. Pretty, but flat.
Especially compared to where you're at. But yeah. But that's not too far from here, Don. I did that when I was hiking the Cherokee Trail. Okay. And I got that video.
It's good footage. It's nice.
Thank you. I don't know if you can see it back here. Got this new camera. That thing is a monster.
I can imagine. It does look like a monster, yes. I'll let you carry that.
It's 5.5 pounds. Just the lens.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, just the lens. It's crazy. Yeah. Oh my. Well, Max, Y Explorer is saying hey. So.
Hey, back.
This thing, it reaches out. I wish I could have gotten that video ready for you. I was probably 1,000 feet away, and it was pretty neat. Old Army barman. No, I did not carry a BAR. They were gone before I got here. Oh my! Joe's a great friend of mine. He lives in Ohio, and he's a Navy vet, Don.
Yeah.
So, yeah. There you are. Yeah, he likes to bust my chops for being Army.
Yeah.
I'm used to
that. People bust my chops too for being in the Navy, so it goes around.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's all okay. You've done any good exploring, Tony?
Not really. Just
okay.
Getting ready to move tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I appreciate you coming in here today.
Where's your move going to take you, Tony?
Going just south of Tucson for a week.
Yeah. Hope the weather's better down there than it is here.
I haven't been able to see the sky for a couple of days, so.
Yeah. We finally get rid of all the snow, and then we get all the mud. Now the snow's coming back tonight again, so.
So you won't be able to see the mud anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, you will. You will if you don't get enough snow. It'll squish right through.
Oh goodness. Well, it's supposed to get cold here Wednesday. I don't know what it's doing in Arkansas. Down here it's supposed to get pretty cool.
I haven't
It's
even
been-
looked. Looked like
Today
it's
was
pretty warm
70
today.
degrees. Yeah, it was 70 degrees here today.
Well, 57 here today, but the wind's blowing like crazy, and then we're going to get that Arctic air tonight, bringing the snow in. So
Yeah,
It's just 75
wonderful,
right
wonderful.
Now. 75 right now, 82 on Tuesday.
Oh,
We had 82
Or
yesterday, 75
nice, nice.
you guys. What is it supposed to do on Wednesday, Don?
It's cooling off a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, 46.
today. Yeah, that's a little bit.
That's what makes people sick, going from hot to cold like that. Cold to hot.
Yeah.
Oh my. Well, Max, what did you do to change your internet down to get out there?
Cleaned out my laptop. I mean, I dumped everything out of it that I don't need because I hardly use the laptop except for streaming. And I just dumped every program that I had in it. I dumped it out. And all the files, dumped them out. And that improved the speed quite a bit, but I'm not sure if it'll be enough to hang in there. So,
Oh, okay. Well, it's doing good now.
so
I
far.
I thought it was a signal thing, but yeah.
It is, but also if I did a little research, and if your computer is faster, it works better on a low signal. So I had to make the computer faster to work on the low signal that I got. But I'm going to get a booster. We're going to order a booster and put that in, and that should boost the signal out here a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I hope.
I have
I
one.
just didn't
if I
like
need
doing it in the house. I didn't like doing it in the house. Every time the furnace would come on, and you'd hear that in the background, and I couldn't ever get the lighting right in there. So I like it better out here.
We like
Out here with
seeing
all my.
Well, the lighting is good, and we can see your beautiful face this way. So,
Oh yeah, yeah. Everybody wants to look at that.
oh goodness. Well, yeah, all is good. Hey Don, I was looking at my calendar because I did have a couple of things that I was wanting to make sure that I didn't double book.
Yeah.
I got my brother's reunion is in Missouri, and that's the 18th through the 21st of March. And then I have the eclipse on the 8th of April. That's going to be, I'm going over to my brother there in Arkansas.
Okay.
So I didn't know, that's a Monday. I didn't know if, that Tuesday, if you'd want to do something the night through something.
In April?
Uh-huh.
Hopefully by then I'm going to be on the PCT.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. That's why I need to do a couple of training hikes in March.
I understand. Well,
But
Let's see
I can
if
do the
I
Elk
can-
River if you don't have number of days. I'll do that.
well, I could either do maybe something the week of the March the 11th.
Yeah.
I don't think I've got anything scheduled. Do you?
Yeah, I should be available then.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can come
I'm
over to
pretty
you.
flexible on my schedule, so whatever, if you can fit something in, I'll make it happen.
I want to try to come over to you, and that way you don't have to juggle things around. So,
It's not a big deal. I wouldn't mind doing that Elk River too.
well, I mean, we'd love to have you to do that. And
I'm still trying to get in shape. I've been walking about between 4 and 5 miles the last 4 or 5 days with about 10 pounds on my back, and I'm tired when I'm done. I got a long way to go before I'm ready to I get long trail.
I've been
Well-
doing about a mile a day if I can get to it.
You guys, you may walk me into the dirt because I'm feeling like I'm just so far out of shape. But yeah,
I went
Mile a
to
day, Max? You must go to the bathroom a lot.
we almost saw an accident there with Max. Well,
I
why don't-
almost spit my soda out.
Well, where's Wyatt? Oh, he's in the UK. That's right. Yeah, the red kites. I would love to see red kites. I was reading some stuff on them, and but here the red-tailed hawks are really, they just sort of rule they rule the prairie as long as there's not an eagle around.
Right.
If there's an eagle around, they stay real clear. They don't want with that. Yeah. That eagle took off. Well, this hawk was big, and he had a wingspan of probably 4 feet, 5 feet, and he was a big hawk. But this eagle, when it took off, its wingspan had to be 8 feet. It's just huge.
Nothing that big around here.
Yeah. I
Not much
bet
for
he,
food around here either, so slim pickings.
That's about the wingspan of this room.
Yep.
It'd be touching each wall.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it wouldn't have been able to fly through. Well, they can because they really fold their wings back when they go through a tight space. But yeah, with his wingspread, this little room, he would touch wall to wall with no problem. But yeah, I was taking the pictures of him, and then I was trying to walk down a little closer to get to him, and I saw that he was watching me. And as I was getting set up, he took off, but I wasn't set up in time to get him flying. And then he turned, he flew right over the top of it, and then went back into the woods. He was checking me out, and then I don't think he was checking me out for food, maybe. And then I'm looking around, and I saw its mate.
Had a vulture doing that. Kept circling me. I thought I was going to be dinner. Either that or I smelled bad.
Oh,
He's
goodness.
just waiting.
Yeah. Oh me. Okay. Well, I will, Don. I'll mark down the 13th, or the week of the 11th,
Okay.
and I'm glad to go over your way, or if you want to come here, either way,
Okay. Whatever you. Yeah.
I'm very fine with doing that. Talk with your wife and see what you want to do.
Should be all right.
Okay.
Hey, Don, have you put out any videos lately? Because I'm not getting notifications. I don't know what's going on there.
Me?
Yeah. Have you put anything out lately?
No, I'm almost finished with my part 2 episodes of the OHT. I was actually hoping to get one out today, but I'll try to finish it tonight and just get the first one out tomorrow or something.
I'm going to have to check your channel again and see if I got the bell checked or something. Something's wrong. I know I'm subscribed to your channel, but I haven't been getting your stuff.
No, I don't post very regularly.
Okay.
My part
That
1.
might be it.
The last I posted was probably November.
It's pretty
Okay.
exciting.
I'm not very consistent.
It's
Neither am I.
cool.
What?
I'm lucky if I get one out a week.
It's a chore. I mean,
Yeah, I've got
It
9
is.
episodes though, almost ready. And I just was to get them all done
Yeah.
and then just put them out every day.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
or 8.
It takes
Yeah, I've got a lot of other
time,
projects I
energy.
got to get done before we go to Oregon and before I hit the trail. So I've been trying to do some, not to mention just spending time hiking and getting in shape. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ought to have some good stuff from PCT. So
yeah, I'm hoping we have good weather. They're getting a lot of snow, but not as much as last year. So.
yeah.
How long do you think it'll take you to do the PCT?
Well, my goal is to just be done before the end of September. Yeah,
Your goal.
because that's usually when it. Once you get past October 1st, the chances of getting some bad snowstorms in northern Washington get pretty
Yeah.
pretty good, and
Yeah.
even in September you can get some bad ones that can knock you off trail. So
Yeah.
if I can get to Oregon and
Take it you're going northbound then, huh?
mostly.
Take it you're going northbound.
I'm going to be a flip flopper. I may start at Campo and then I'm going to flip up to Ashland and hike the other section south down to probably Walker Pass.
Yeah. I'm envious.
And everything goes okay and nobody calls me and says I need to come home. I don't get hurt.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
I went to a hiker meetup last night though. That was pretty fun. It was down in Fayetteville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, some young girl who had hiked the PCT a couple of years ago had organized it, and there was a lady that came from Springfield and a couple that came from Tulsa all the way to Fayetteville, and just to hang out for 2 or 3 hours and talk about hiking and backpacking and stuff. But
Very fun.
yeah, the lady that came down from Springfield, she hiked the PCT a while back too. She's got some gaps she's going to fill this year, so there's a slight chance I might run into her out there. So we exchanged numbers and but that was fun. It was a fun time.
Yeah.
I just saw my screen flicker, so it might be trying to go out on me. If it goes, I ain't coming back.
All right.
Just wait until you get better. I'm eyeing your hat there, Max. I kind of like it, but
Yeah, it's a fedora.
yeah,
I like it.
it's good. Kind of like Dan's that he showed us a couple weeks ago or last week, whenever.
Yeah.
I'm when I grow up, I really want to be like Max.
No, you don't. I'm a physical wreck. You don't want to be like me.
Well, I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
I think I'll be doing more camping this summer than hiking. So someplace I can drive to and throw the tent out.
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out is how to let my car do the hiking.
Yeah. Especially if you're gonna be honking around that big old lens.
Yeah, that's the man.
A monster.
He's gonna.
This is
Oh, there is a camera attached to it
it's
somewhere.
got a camera. Camera.
You're gonna need a trailer to haul that behind you.
This thing is it's an internal zoom where it goes from 200 millimeters to 600 millimeters. But it's on this A6700, which is a crop censored camera. So it's cropped 1.5. So it's actually a 300 to 900 zoom lens.
Holy shoot!
And
That's massive.
It
You ought to
reaches
get
out-
some good moon shots with that.
And yeah, it's clear. I mean, it is clear as a bell. When you
Yeah.
take a picture.
That's the kind.
That's an impressive piece of kit there.
Well, there They were very proud of it too.
They didn't want to let it go.
Yeah. The price of that thing, they were very proud of it. But,
So what did you say? You've shot anything with that yet, or?
yeah, I have. Yeah. Oh, if I can. While we talk, I'll see if I can get this thing, this video file. But
So Tony, how long does it take you to pack up when you have to move?
If I just bust into it and get it down a couple hours.
There it goes. It
Yeah.
tried.
yeah, I've got it. I've got it when you guys are ready. I'll
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Anytime.
This is just a little video, and it's just of this eagle. This eagle was probably
And that's with that lens, right?
with that lens, and this thing is. I'm trying to think how far away it was. Probably 0.2 to 1/4 mile.
Oof. Yeah.
away. So here it is.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and this is the video.
Scared away.
Were you hand holding that, or is there just a little wobble from the camera? It's from the tripod.
Yeah, it's windy out here. I mean, this it's
Now,
Kansas.
so it was moving the tripod just a tiny bit.
Yeah. And when you get to that distance, it doesn't take much.
No, it
You know,
doesn't.
just a little micro
Oh
vibration.
no.
You get it. But yeah, she was out there looking around and seeing what was there. I think this is the female. The mate was sitting over a pond, looked like, trying to fish, and that was typically. And then they got this huge nest. I mean, this thing. Well, you know what an eagle's nest looks like. It's
Oh yeah.
But yeah. And I didn't get it. I shoot it in what's called a log format, so it's like a negative. It's really flat, and there's a lot of information in there, details of colors. And I didn't get it really color graded like I will. I'll go back and get it to where it looks like what it looked like. It's still a little muted, but yeah, she was checking things out.
Yeah.
I was going to use this for the countdown timer at the beginning of the show because I guess when it's 2 minutes long, and that's what I like to do with the countdown timers, but I just didn't get it put together in time. So I will. All right, that's enough of that. But yeah,
That's a good looking bird.
they are pretty.
They are.
They are pretty. I got a lot of still photos of it too, and of both of them, and I'll grade those up and post those. I think that's where my videos are going to start going, is more to the videos and outdoor photography and videography.
Cool.
Yeah. That's what I like to do, I like to take a lot of pictures and put them in a video, and it's just I don't know. I enjoy it.
Well, yeah, I do
like
too.
going through all
I
the
enjoy watching.
pictures and putting them together is kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I don't have to walk so much. Or at least I don't have to walk very fast.
But if you could carry this, and that would give you.
Oh no. No, I'll let you
can
carry
stay
that.
in your-
No.
You can stay in your car with that thing, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just pull off the side of the road and take a picture in the next county.
You know? I've been playing with the settings on mine, getting shots of the moon and such. It's
Yeah,
pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I
saw it.
have a
It was nice.
I have a heck of a time getting shots at night. I just can't get it right.
You have to really slow down, especially what I found is I have to slow down my shutter speed. So I've got to be on a tripod.
Yeah.
And,
Oh yeah, definitely. Yep, almost lost me again.
I mean, when I'm doing those night lapses,
I'm going to get my other tripod, which is even more heavy than my Surveyor tripod.
yeah,
Yeah, I've got
You
a
can
real
actually
heavy
tie
tripod.
It's got a hook in the bottom, so you can tie a big old weight to the bottom of the
Yeah,
tripod.
I've got one that's like that.
Move
yeah.
unless the
Well, this
wind's
one
blowing the
does.
weight.
It has it. I haven't never used it, but
Yeah, you get a screw-in anchor and
Yeah.
just a bungee on it, and that's usually enough.
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
I mean, when you're zoomed all the way in, like you say, you move it just a little
yeah,
bit.
even a little bit of movement,
Yeah,
you can see it.
But yeah, I mean those night videos, those star videos that I do, my shutter speed it's open for 10 seconds.
Oh wow, that's a long time.
Oh wow, yeah.
In between shots, it's 10 seconds, and then it waits 5 seconds, and it shoots it again, and
Yeah.
and then I'll end up with 800 pictures, and out of 800 pictures, that gives me about 30 seconds.
Right.
Takes me about 3 hours to take the shots, and then it gives me 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Literally. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah. Well, yeah, most of the time lapses I do are 5 seconds between each shot, and I'm getting it's an hour of taking shots, about 900 pictures, and I get about a 30 seconds of video.
yeah.
They're fun to do, and what I usually do is I'll do a time lapse while I'm taking a break or having a cup of coffee or a sandwich or something like that, and just let the camera do its job.
Yeah. I used to do that when I'm hiking with my little action camera. I'll just do that with the clouds and put it, just sort of set it up to the sky and let them do their thing.
Mm-hmm.
In fact,
yeah, but night shots I've tried a few times, and I just can't get it right. I can't get the settings right for nothing. So
Yeah. If the moon wasn't bright, I probably couldn't get a picture of it.
yeah.
Dan,
I'd probably have to spend a week with a professional photographer and figure that stuff out.
do you have, or does your cameras have any kind of light intensity detector or anything like that you use to determine the settings?
Oh yeah. My ZV-1's got more bells and whistles on it than I can figure out. So it's just for like doing moonshots or something. I don't have enough zoom to do anything like that. So
well, you really don't want zoom. You really want it to be broad. You want it to be wide. But you also want your f-stop. You want your aperture to be able to. What I use is for at night photography. I use the lens I'm using for this right now. It's a Sigma 16 millimeter, so it's a small. It's a very wide lens, and it's but it's a 1.4 aperture, so you can crank that thing way down, get a lot of light into it. And then you just have to crank your shutter speed up. And the nice thing about the Sony cameras is you can set them up so that they'll do their own time lapse for you. And you just set it up that way.
Yeah. Fortunately.
Yeah. I'm going to see if I can put a these time lapses up here for you. See this. Let's see. This is one that I took the other day, just a cloud. So here's a cloud one. There we go. And that was about 30 minutes to take that, and it took. I think it took like 60 pictures or something. So.
Yeah.
But it's just pictures that it's photos that are all stitched together, and then you drop that into an editing software and stitch it all.
Yeah, I could do time lapses. It's getting the manual settings for night shooting. I'm lost. I'm too old a geezer to learn new tricks like that. So.
It's almost counterintuitive because you end up sitting there and going a lot of your shutter speed. That's what always freaks me out when I've got that many seconds. It's not 1/100. It's 10 seconds or
yeah.
And if the moon's
it's a
out,
good thing.
Pop that back because the moon will.
Yeah, it's a good thing that this camera has an auto setting.
Yeah.
For the most part, I use auto for most of my stuff, but
that's what I do.
Some shots it's just better to go with the manual settings.
Yeah.
I use manual once in a while, but I screw it up more than I get it right. So
that's about all I use anymore. It's just the manual settings because I've got the button set up to where it's really faster for me to do that than it is to use like aperture priority or shutter priority or whatever. The biggest thing is what the person that's behind the camera gets used to.
Yeah,
that's the big thing.
Yeah.
Now, Don, did your wife go back out on another trail or?
Just for a couple of days. She's back now.
Okay. I see you got California all set up there behind you.
Yeah. Well, it's the AT, CDT, and PCT all up there.
Triple crown in the back.
I think I got these for a Christmas present a couple of years ago. Had them laminated, and I was afraid they were going to get damaged when we moved all of our stuff into storage and then moved it down here, but I was able to keep them from getting crinkled up.
Let me put the link back in here so that I think Byron is wanting to come on here. I'm learning from Tony. He's pasting it in there.
Do it the easy way.
Yep. Camping Cage Free is here in the house. Of course, you got Devil Dog. He's running around all over the place over there. And who else is in here? Byron, Cold of Destiny, and Kevin. So here we go. Come on in here, my friend.
Hey, how are y'all doing?
Good.
Doing good today.
Well,
Good.
You just get off work?
Yep, I just got off work and kind of settled down for a minute, and here I am.
Well, good to have you.
Oh, good to be here. What y'all been talking about?
Oh, typical show. We're talking about just about everything from Don's getting ready to do the PCT.
Ooh,
so
okay.
We are going to do a short hike together here in the next few weeks.
Okay.
Yep.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, got a lot of training to do.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I have the Alabama Triple Crown coming. I got to start training for it. It's coming up quick.
Oh, you going to do that?
Yep. I'll be
Yeah.
doing it with the second group on the 22nd, I believe, of this month.
Okay.
What's
Okay.
the Alabama Triple Crown?
So it's just you have 3 different days and 3 different trails, and each of those trails you do about 20 miles. So it's just a kind of a challenge. The As the Crow Fly hiking made up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like we'll hike on the Pension Sky Loop, Oak Mountain, I believe, and the Sipsey Wilderness, and we do that in 3 days.
Wow. Yeah, that's a challenge. 20
Oh,
miles
yeah.
a day.
Yep.
20 each day, so like 60 total.
Gosh.
Should be
it's not
fun.
He's scaring us old men.
I tell you. Yeah. Brad
Have you-
keeps
Must be nice to be young.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever heard of the Hillbilly Triple Crown?
Mm-mm.
I heard this last night, actually. Somebody called it that, and I don't know. Some people may find it offensive, but evidently it's the Ozark Trail, the Ozark Highlands Trail, and the Washita Trail.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
But you don't
I don't know.
do those in 3 days.
No. But somebody said that's the Hillbilly Triple Crown.
That's a good triple crown. Great trail
It's also called the Triple O Triple Crown or something like that.
with the Ozarks. Yeah, Brad with As the Crow Flies hiking. Brad, if you haven't seen his channel, he's a hoot, and
He is.
he started this about 3 or 4 years ago. He did Brad's probably now close to 55, but when he was 50, he did a 50-50-50. 50 miles of hiking,
Damn.
50 miles of kayaking, and 50 miles of bicycling, all in one stretch.
Oh, wow.
Fun.
And he's telling me that I need to do that. And at that time, I was 60. And I said, there's no way I'm going to do 60, 60, 60. And I'm not going to ride a bicycle for 60 miles. I know. And after this last trip at the Ozark Trail, in that kayak, I don't think I'm going to do that either. I'm not water worthy.
It's a pretty cool story about your phone, though.
It is, this phone, it's still working.
Yeah. I rode a bike once for 25 miles, but I was 25 years old too.
Say that's 24 miles longer than I'll ride one.
I've done some pretty lengthy bike rides.
Yeah.
I'll bet you have, Tony. You go to get around in that desert out there on your bike quite good.
The only time I've really rode a bike is when I was in Fargo. I didn't have a car at the time, so I just rode my bike everywhere around town for maybe 2 years, 3 years.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Knowing everything, it was definitely something.
I was going to ask you how you did that in the winter up there.
Oh yeah, every season I did it. Had to get to work. Had to make that money.
Yeah.
There you
Put
go.
on snow tires for the winter?
Sorry.
Do you have to put on snow tires for the winter?
I was going to, but I just never did. I used regular tires. It did pretty well through the snow. I was probably going through 3 inches of snow, 4 inches of snow.
Dang, that's probably
And I'm just pregnant. There was one time I was in a blizzard, 20-mile-per-hour wind, probably like negative 20-degree weather. And I'm just like layered up in like 4 layers, and I'm just riding my bike. I'm tilted sideways. I'm just like pedaling away, and it was fun. I should get into a mountain bike, and maybe I could do it. Because I did all that.
Well, that's what you can do. You can do the Triple Crown, and then you come back with another one that you're going to bicycle the Triple Crown
There you go. Yeah, I could do that.
in one day.
Well, I could probably do it in one day. Well, I don't know if they'll let his bike out there though. Is the thing. That would be
I
fun.
don't know either. I don't know either.
I'll do 20 miles on flat ground. I'd probably do that better.
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
I've done 20 miles, 30 miles on trails on the mountain bike, and sometimes it's fun. On flat land, boy, we used to go for 8-9 hours straight, nonstop.
I like how you said, and sometimes it's fun.
Sometimes, yeah. Only if it's all downhill.
Southwest Missouri. Are you around Joplin or that part of the country? Love Missouri. I love the Ozarks. That was my dream when I retired from the Army, is to go and move to the Ozarks. Now it's to move to Wyoming.
It's beautiful that way.
I hope so, because I'm going there this year.
Yeah, I can tell you. Wind River Range, I think, is one of the prettiest places in the world. It's just amazing.
It is.
Yeah. Yep. Oh. So, Ryan, you're going to do the Triple Crown. Don's doing the PCT. Tony is leaving tomorrow to drive up in his circuitous route. And Max is working on cleaning out his computer.
Yeah.
That wrap things up.
I'm the sad sack of the bunch here. So
me.
Well, we're scheduled right now. It's going to take us 2 months to get to Washington.
No kidding.
A couple spots I want to stay a little longer. So, like Wyoming, I'm going to be there a little while.
Yeah.
We're going up here in northern Arizona. We're going to be there close to a month.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Then we'll start heading over to New Mexico, Texas, and heading north.
Okay. Still going up through Kansas, Salina area?
Yep. Figure I'll drive through Texas, Oklahoma, Nebraska nonstop. Maybe.
No kidding. Nonstop.
Just blow right through the corner.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
I mean, there are places we want to see, and those will be our destinations and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We'll camp somewhere and jump in the Jeep and go.
Yeah, that would be. I don't know if I could handle a huge motorhome like what you got, but I wouldn't mind having a little camper that I could pull up to a trailhead and get out and go explore.
Yeah, you're not pulling this up to a trailhead.
No. No.
And if you did, you'd have to back all the way back out.
yeah, we got some trailheads here, Tony, that you can't get to with a big rig like that.
Oh man,
We couldn't even get close to them.
Right.
The Big Sandy trailhead out there by Pinedale. When I had the maps, and it was saying it was going to take me 3 hours from Pinedale to get there. I'm thinking it's only like 20 miles, and I'm going, and the first, I'm almost there. Thinking 3 hours, I'm going to be there in under an hour.
All of a
And
sudden,
then-
you're doing 2 miles an hour.
And you hit it. Yep, exactly.
Yep.
You hit that road, and buddy, it's just not good. Rick was afraid that I was going to bottom my little CRV out.
Yeah.
I've hit bottom quite a few times in my Jeep on some of these trails I've been down.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I can imagine out there in the desert. Some of the places here in the Badlands, they get rutted up so bad in the spring that, and they stay that way all summer because people can't stay off of them in the spring when they're wet, and
Right.
tear them all up.
Man.
Yeah, there's one place I want to go this spring for my first camp, and it's called Castle Gardens here, and it's a beautiful little place. There's only 3 camp slots in the entire place, and you got to get there early to get it. And I want to do that in the late spring, and I'm just. The last time I went out there early spring, that they had the road all tore up. You couldn't even get to it.
Oh really? That's too bad. That's too bad. What do you use to get out there, Max?
Well, just my Durango.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got 4-wheel drive, but
Well, yeah. It's some of that stuff.
it's out in the desert out there, and it's a really nice spot. I want to go out there and set up and spend a night or two.
Yeah. Sounds nice.
Sounds fun, yeah. That's the one thing I really enjoy about the car camping is, I like to at least have one full day at my destination where I don't have to set up. I don't have to tear down. I can just go wander around.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I want to
The
do.
next day, I'm nice and sore from wandering all day.
I don't know what that was.
Balloons.
Yeah, kind of freaked me out.
I don't know how. I don't know how it did it.
Having
I
a
know
party.
I can do this and I can get fireworks,
Good.
but I don't know this other signs. There's all kinds of different things. I think I hit thumbs up and it gets, yeah, there it goes, that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if that's StreamYard or if that's something else, but it's something.
Oh, it's got to be StreamYard doing that.
Oh man. Oh well.
What plan in StreamYard do you have?
I got a paid plan, but it's the basic paid plan.
Oh, okay.
Paid plan that
Well, you seem to have a lot of features right on the basic. I'm still using the freebie cheapo.
That's fine. I think doesn't the basic, it limits you to like 45 minutes or something.
No,
Does it limit? No, it doesn't. There's something.
I don't think so. I think the only thing, you just don't have a lot of controls like you have,
Okay.
and you get the watermark for StreamYard up in the corner,
Yeah.
the duck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's a duck.
I think it's a bad. Well, yeah, fun stuff. This technology is pretty amazing. I mean, this little camera, it's got an AI chip in it to help you autofocus. And so you go in there and you say, okay, I'm going to be taking pictures of people, and you put it on that, and it will autofocus right on the eye, and it'll get right on their eye.
Mine does that.
But if you want to take a bird, it'll do the same thing. Those eagles, when I took pictures,
Yeah.
it saw that eye of that eagle that far away, and it would put a square over that eagle's eye. And then you
Oh,
tell it you
my.
want to take animals, and it does the same thing. Or you want to take bugs, and it does the same thing. It will focus on the eyes of the bug.
Yeah, but a bug's got a lot of eyes.
No, it's searching a lot of ways. It'll pick one. It'll pick one and it focuses on it. It's crazy. And same thing with, if you say I'm going to do airplane. Like this morning, there was a jet that was flying over, and I just wondered what this thing will do. And threw it up, took a picture of it, put it on the airplane, and it put the square right on the airplane, focused in on it, took the picture, and with this camera, you could see all the markings on that.
Ah,
Nice.
wow.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
We get a lot of the military jets around here, and I've tried.
Yeah.
They're moving so dang fast. It's like, oh my.
Yeah, especially out there. Out there, they can go. Oh my. I don't know if this thing will focus in on a submarine, though, Don. I don't think it has that.
It doesn't handle refraction very well.
No. Nothing like that.
Hey, I saw this. My son sent me this little video clip. Evidently, they've come up with some technology now that uses AI it measures like radio and Wi-Fi signals, like in a room or outside of a room, and it can actually create a silhouette of people on the other side of walls. So it actually lets you see through walls and see things, and mainly people is what they touted it as. Maybe I'll text it to you later, Dan, if I can find it.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That was
Let
crazy.
me know when they come out with the glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could get those in comic books when I was a kid. Those
Yeah, I saw those. Back at and Archie.
Yeah, I know. When I was still on active duty, we were developing a bullet that would penetrate. You could set it when you wanted it to explode. So it would penetrate a wall and it would explode on the other side of the wall to acquire a target. And it was getting crazy back then, and that was, I retired in 2007. So it's a long time ago.
Went by fast, didn't it?
It sure did. By real fast. Oh, goodness. Well, guys, it is almost time to we got about 5 minutes left.
Yeah, I've managed to stay on the whole thing.
Yeah, and you done good.
See? Yeah, dumping all that stuff out worked.
Yeah.
So it seems.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. It did.
Now, I still got a lousy signal out here, but
Really?
They make really nice portable Wi-Fi boosters. I have one in the motorhome, but I'm actually close enough to my router. I don't need it, but I'll take that thing and I'll plug it in out here next to my computer. That's really helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to pick one of those up, a booster. So that should help.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like doing my videos out in this room. So.
Yeah. There's times where I have to set up behind the motorhome and I don't get a very good signal behind the motorhome. So I'll pull that thing out, plug it in on the back quarter into the motorhome, just let it hang on the ladder.
You're good to go.
Yeah, that's a big old boosted signal, especially if I'm using cell data, because we have cell boosters and satellites. And no matter what, we got service.
Okay.
I don't use the cell service down here because the satellite's so nice. It doesn't work so great in Washington because there's trees. So we use cell service up there. But down here, there's nothing to obstruct it. I think my satellite dish is just sitting on top of the motorhome. Sit it there.
Yeah.
Nothing going to get in that way.
That's crazy. That's really neat.
Or you're using Starlink? Something
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah, I've got Starlink, and I also have Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile for cell
Holy
service.
smokes. Got 'em all.
Well, some places you don't get one or the other, you know.
Yeah, true enough.
Oh, me.
Which
Yeah, I was
so far,
surprised
Streetcard's
that
been great.
just cleaning out the computer like I did made a difference. So
Yeah,
it just the speed of the computer increased, so it
Yeah.
pulled more signal in.
Not
I remember in
competing.
the old days we'd defrag them and clean
Yep.
them up, defrag them, and hopefully we get a little more speed out of them.
Yeah,
And then we get
now,
all,
now I buy cheap ones that I can just toss when it comes to that time.
yeah. This computer now is pretty much empty of everything except for the operating system, so I can do this. That's all I use it for now. So
Perfect.
that's good enough.
So Brendan, when you said when you were starting the the Triple Crown, when are you doing that?
It'll be
Alabama.
the 22nd through the 24th.
Of March?
Or yes, this month or this coming up month.
All right. Very good.
You gonna post it on your channel?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to be recording on it. I won't do much like taking out my tripod because I'll just be too busy trying to rush or not rush.
20
but,
miles.
yeah, but I know the crew's going to be doing his tripod thing, so I'm sure he'll do another video this year
Yeah, check it out.
for sure.
That'll be good. I when I'm running and gunning my little action camera, I've got a chest thing that I put it on there, and then I turn it on and let it go.
Let it run, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking about, dude. I got one for Christmas, so I might give it a shot and try it out. My only problem is I don't have a computer, so I'd have to get one of those adapters. I have to get like an SD adapter and hook it up to my phone, and then plug up the SD through that and transfer everything to my phone and edit it. Yeah, like that. Yep.
The zombie connector.
Yeah. Connect anything. It's easy.
I didn't know that you were Dr. Gizmo there, Tony.
I've had issues with stuff, and you know, it's so much faster to plug this into the computer and put the chip in than to
Yeah.
plug the device in and go that way.
Yeah.
And mine does take one of the micro SD cards I can put in just directly right into the computer. I just hardly ever do that.
Yeah.
Pain to get it in and out. Or this, I can just disconnect it. Oh, it's right here in front of me. Put it in, put it out.
Sure. Oh my. Well, any closing shots from anybody?
Not really.
No.
This
Where-
next time
where
we see
will you be
Brendan,
next-
he'll be in Tucson.
Yeah. Next Monday you'll be in Tucson, right, Tony?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, in a campground in Tucson. I think I live
There's
on
not?
Tuesday or Wednesday.
Okay. All righty.
So I don't know where I'll be set up or how I'll be set up. I don't even know where I'm going to be yet. So.
Okay.
But after that, we're going to be up north of Phoenix, boondocking. So
Nice.
I'll probably have my pop-up set up, be inside there.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
I think I'm going to be right here.
Till the ground dries up, right?
Yeah.
Till we're going to get more snow tonight, so it's still going to be mud. So
Oh, goodness.
I don't know. I got spring fever so bad I don't know. It gives me the shakes.
Yeah. I want to get out. I'm next Monday. I'll be on here, but then the following week I will not be. Let's see, really the
You
following
might
2
be
weeks.
hiking with me.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping that the following week that be Don and I hiking, and then the following week after that, I'll be with my brothers, and we have our annual. Try to get in trouble, but we bring our wives with us so that we don't get in too much trouble kind of meeting. So, yeah.
That's gutsy.
Yeah,
Well,
I'd like to get my spring hike in, but it's one that I do in the canyon every spring for my first hike, and it's only a mile round trip, but it's 800 feet of elevation up the side of the canyon, and it's all switchbacks all the way up.
I hate switch.
Oh man! Wow.
I'd hate to see
It's
it
a
if
good
it wasn't
work on the legs, so
Yeah. If it wasn't a switchback, you'd be needing a rope.
Yeah.
yeah,
Pull yourself up.
it's just zigzag all the way up the side of the canyon.
Oh, goodness.
I don't even like doing that in the car.
I don't mind going up it, huff and puff going up it, but coming down, it kills my knees.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be bad. It'd be rough. I don't know which one's worse. Well, guys, next week, if you're here,
Yep.
you're welcome. And then
Give her a shot.
in the following 2 weeks, I'll be gone. So y'all can carry on.
Yep. Okay.
Good seeing
All
everybody.
Good seeing
Bye,
y'all.
you all.
Take care, everybody.
Take care. Good night.
Y'all have a good one.
Okay.
See all you guys.